शांति। One, two, three, start. सर्वचैतन्यरूपां ताम् आद्यां विद्यां च धीमहि बुद्धिं यानः प्रचोदयात्। सर्वचैतन्यरूपां ताम् आद्यां विद्यां च धीमहि बुद्धिं यानः प्रचोदयात्। सर्वचैतन्यरूपां ताम् आद्यां विद्यां च धीमहि बुद्धिं यानः प्रचोदयात्। सर्वचैतन्यरूपां ताम् आद्यां विद्यां च धीमहि बुद्धिं यानः प्रचोदयात्। सर्वचैतन्यरूपां ताम् आद्यां विद्यां च धीमहि बुद्धिं यानः प्रचोदयात्। सर्वचैतन्यरूपां ताम् आद्यां विद्यां च धीमहि बुद्धिं यानः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ ग्रां दत्ताय नमः। 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 ॐ ग्रां दत्ताय नमः. Now try to focus and listen to your breath. Only focus and listen to your breath. Please focus and listen to your breath. Make sure when you are breathing in, your tummy is going out. And when you are breathing out, your tummy is going in. Rub your hands. Let us do the Sahaja Pranayama. 10 cycles. For this also, as you are breathing in, your tummy should come out. As you are breathing out, your tummy should go in. Sorry. Om Ram Dattaya Namaha. 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 Slowly come out. Slowly come. Now let us do the Anulom Vilom. श्री अमृतेश्वराय नमः शिवाय। 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 Breathing 10 cycles. श्री गणेशाय नमः।
श्री
श्री
सरस्वती नमः। श्री
श्री
पार्वती
नरसिंह नमः। नमः सद्गमय नम सोम ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय। ॐ शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव माता त्वमेव विद्या त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव। वन्दे गुरुपदद्वन्द्वं भवमानसगोचरं रक्तशुक्लप्रभामिश्रं मतर्क्ष्यं त्रैपुरम् ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवम् उपास्महे। सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विष्णुपत्न्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। नारायणसमारम्भा व्यासशङ्करमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भां व्यासशङ्करमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालये नमामि
नमामि
भगवत्पादं
भगवत्पादं
शङ्करं पूजन्तं राधावे
रामरामेति
मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलं व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं यत्से पौत्रमकल्मषं पराशरात्मजं वन्दे शुकतातं तपोनिधिं व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय
विष्णवे
विष्णवे
नमो
निधये
वायुनिधये
वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः. So yesterday we started this lokas again, right? So we have to wake up. You have to say Vamana, 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 Sri Hari, Sri Hari, Sri Hari 3 times by looking at your palms, I mean hands, and then you have to look at while. My, my nose is also like that. That's why. Karagre vasate Lakshmi, Karamadhye Saraswati, Karamudhe Sthite
स्थिते
Gauri,
गौरी
Prabhate Karadarshanam. And when you are touching the floor, you are about to touch the first time, I mean, at the time. Samudravasane Devi, Parvadastana Mandale, Vishnu
विष्णुपत्नी
Padmishtamastutyam,
नमस्तुभ्यं
Padam Parsyam Kshamasvame. And this is another one to say when you get up early in the morning. Please repeat after me. Brahma Murari,
ब्रह्मचारि
Murari, Murari, Tripurantakascha,
त्रिपुरान्तकश्च
Bhanu, Sesi,
शशि
Bhumi Suto,
भूमिसुतो
Bhumi Suto, Bhumi Suto,
भूमिसुतो
Budhascha,
कश्च
Guruscha,
गुरुश्च
Shukra, Shukra,
शुक्रः
Shenirahu,
शनिराहु
Ketavaha,
केतवः
Kurvantu,
कुर्वन्तु
Sarve,
सर्वे
Mama Suprabhatam.
मम
Prabhatam. Mama means to me. Suprabhatam meaning Prabhatam meaning morning. Suprabhatam meaning good morning. Okay, good morning. Okay.
పని ఈ
Ah,
శ్లోకాలు గుర్తున్నాయి చెప్పతాం
yeah. Very good job. Very good job. So survey. So who has to give you good Suprabhatam? You are asking Brahma. Okay, and Murarihi. Murarihi is another name for Krishna. Remember, yesterday we talked about he killed so that is Vishnu. And Tripurantaka. Tripurantaka is Vishnu when he was trying to kill Tripurantaka. Tripuras Antaka. Tripuras Anta meaning he gave an end to them. So Tripurantaka. Hence, so Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. That's what it means. So Brahma, Murari, Tripurantakascha. All these three. Cha meaning and. Okay, and Bhanuhu meaning Surya. Tesi meaning Chandra. Okay, Bhumi Suto Budhascha. Buddha. Okay, Buddha is somewhere. Okay. And Guruscha. Guru is what? Brihaspati. And Shukraha. And Shani, Rahu, Ketu. Okay, so these are the. So all these these are Navagrahas. Graha meaning I told you, right? Graha meaning some deity that influences, that gives us our actions of the karma. Okay, the deity that it gives us the actions of our karma that we have been getting it from. For this birth, we got prarabdha. If you remember, we did Sanchita, Agami, Prarabdha. Three kinds of karmas will be there, right? Sanchita meaning the entire for all the births, Prarabdha meaning for this birth, and Agami means what we are going to do next, sort of. So all these things come together. They are the results of the Prarabdha. They are going to be given by these are the administrative gods for that. You have to think of them as an administrative gods, the Navagrahas. Whereas these are the Trimurtis. Okay, you know. So we are asking them to give us a good Suprabhata with this verse. Okay, that's what. So one more time, let us do it together now. Brahma Murari Tripurantarascha Bhanu Shashivurisuto Budhascha Guruscha Shukrah Nirahuketabah Kurvantu Sarve Mama Suprabhatam. Now, when you're taking bath, whenever you are taking bath, okay, you have to say this before, before or doing during the bath. If you say this verse, then that water will become equal to Ganga, and you are like taking bath in Ganga itself, wherever you are, doesn't matter. So this is the verse for that. One more time, one time repeat. Gangesha
Gange cha
Yamune Krishne
Mune Krishne
Krishne Krishne
Krishne
Godavari
Godavari
Saraswati
Saraswati
Narmade
Madhe
Sindhu Kaveri
Sindhu Kaveri
Jalesmin
Jale
Sannidhim Kuru.
Sannidhim Kuru.
They say this verse by doing they will take some water to do the puja. Before doing puja also, they take some water and they put their hands on the water and they say the same shloka also, making all these rivers come into that water. Okay, that's what it means. So one more time, let us say it together. Gange cha Yamune Krishne
Gange Yamune Krishne
Godavari Saraswati
Saraswati
Narmade Sindhu Kaveri
Narmade Sindhu Kaveri
Jalesmin Sannidhim Kuru.
Sannidhim Kuru.
Okay, very good. So yesterday, no, not yesterday, till earlier. Sriheramba Ganapataye Namaha. Sriheramba Ganapataye Namaha. Sriheramba Ganapataye Namaha.
Teerartha
वाचकः केश्च रम्भः पालकवाचकः दीनानां परिपालकं हेरम्बं प्रणमाम्यहम् शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये अगजाननपद्मार्कं गजाननमहर्निशम् अनेकदं तं भक्तानाम् एकदन्तमुपास्महे सुमुखश्चैकदन्तश्च कपिलो गजकर्णकः लम्बोदरश्च विकटो विघ्नराजो गणाधिपः धूमकेतुर्गणाध्यक्षः कालसर्पो गजाननः वक्रतुण्डशूर्पकर्ण हेरम्बः स्कन्दपूर्वजः षोडशैतानि नामानि यः पठेत् शृणुयादपि विद्यारण्ये प्रवेशे निर्गमे तथा सङ्ग्रामे सर्वकार्येषु विघ्नस्तस्य न जायते कोणं नीलाञ्जनप्रख्य मन्दचेष्टा प्रसारिणं छायामार्ताण्डसम्भूतं नमस्यामि शनैश्चरम् धनञ्जयाय नमः गणपतये नमः हेरम्बाय नमः धरणीधराय नमः
महागणपतये नमः लक्ष्मीपदाय नमः
महाप्रदाय नमः
प्रप्रसादनाय नमः
साधनाय नमः अमोघसिद्धाय
सिद्धाय
नमः
नमः अमिताय
अमिताय
नमः
नमः मन्त्राय नमः चिन्तामणये नमः निधये नमः
नमः
सुमङ्गलाय नमः बीजाय नमः आशापूरकाय नमः वरदाय नमः शिवाय नमः काश्यपाय नमः नन्दनाय नमः वाचासिद्धाय नमः ढुण्ढिविनायकाय नमः कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये
परमात्मने
प्रणतः क्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। कृष्णाय यादवेन्द्राय ज्ञानमुद्राय योगिने नाथाय रुक्मिणीकाय नमो वेदान्तवेदिने। Hmm. So we in the 16 names we completed 8 names in that Shodasha Ganapati Stotra, right? Okay. So the next one would be Dhoomaketu. Dhoomaketu. This is the ninth name, right? In that the literal meaning of Dhoomaketu is one that has smoke as a signal or a flag. Okay, somebody is coming, a flag will come first, right? Okay, a flag will come first, or a signal, some kind of signal, like a smoke as a signal. So, what is it that has the smoke as a signal or a flag? What is the thing? Think carefully and answer. No, 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 not the president.
Fire.
Fire. Excellent. So, uh, so what has smoke as a flag or signal is Agni. So, one meaning for this Dhoomaketu is Agni. So Vignesha is pure. Agni is actually pure. Okay. Agni can touch anything and everything, but still it is always pure. Right? Anything that goes into the fire, you consider that as a pure. Everything. So Vignesha is also as pure as Agni. He's pure, very pure like Agni. And he's called Dhoomaketu as he burns the obstacles and difficulties like Agni burns the cotton. When Agni comes near a cotton, what happens? Cotton will purely burn and turn into ashes, right? Just like that, when you say chant the Dhoomaketu Nama, he is going to burn our obstacles and difficulties, all those things, whatever the difficulties that we are going through, he is going to um, burn all of them, just like Agni burns the cotton. So Dhoomaketu burns the smoke of not only that. Now, when we go to the internal meaning of this Nama, Dhoomaketu burns the smoke of Sankalpa. Okay. He burns the smoke of Sankalpa. Sankalpa meaning intentions and resolve, whatever you were wanting to do, that kind of intentions and resolve. He burns that also, and Vikalpa. Vikalpa meaning Brahma. Brahma meaning illusions, fallacies that we come across. Like what? So, Dharma, Sankalpa, Vikalpa. So, Dhumaketu burns both of them. Okay. That means he tries to give us the knowledge. Okay. He tries to give us the knowledge. Sankalpa meaning what? You always want to do something. But that something should be um, actually directed towards Paramatma, right? If that is not directed towards Paramatma, that kind of Sankalpa he will burn. Okay. That kind of intentions and resolves also he burns. And the Brahma, illusions and fallacies and all, that will also he burns. And the smoke does not let us see. Once, if there is smoke, will you be able to see the fire clearly? No, like smoke has to be gone away. Okay, so this smoke will be gone away by chanting the Dhoomaketu Nama. And once the smoke is clear, you can see the fire. Then the fire is nothing but knowledge. Knowledge is like fire. It burns. It burns all our ignorance, right? Knowledge burns all our ignorance. That's why it's it is symbolized with a deepam or fire like that. There is another name for Dhoomaketu that is known as like a comet. You know, comet, Telugu, they call it Tokachukka. Okay, there is a big tail that follows it, right? So that is another name for the Dhoomaketu. Okay, it is said that comets are generally disastrous or cause misfortune. They say that when something like that is happening, Dhoomaketu Ganapati, he will actually cause danger to those who harm the worlds. He is like that. And this Dhoomaketu actually rides on a horse. Okay, he rides on a horse in the form of in the Dhoomaketu Ganapati, he will be riding on a horse and he is in grey color. Okay, this Dhoomaketu Ganapati, he is in which color?
Great.
Grey color. Come here. Also. Here, lie down. Okay, that is about Dhoomaketu. Hmm? And now we will move on to our
Parasurama.
Parasurama. Parasurama. Jai Bolo Parasurama Swami ki.
Yay.
Jai. Now, he killed a lot many kings, right? And who is the king? Anybody remembers the king name? Who is protected by
He's
Kali?
from the Surya Vamsha.
He is from Surya Vamsha. His name is Suchandra. Okay, because in
Suchin.
the Manidvipa Varnana also he comes. Okay, and remember that. And what did he use to kill him? Excellent.
Agnyastra.
Agneastra. Excellent, excellent. Okay. And he burned him into ashes, and after that,
He
uh,
went to Dvipa.
yes, he went to Manidvipa. Excellent. Now, Parsurama and now the duel between Parasurama and Kartaveeryarjuna. Today is the day. And remember, who is telling this story to whom? Tell me that.
Mm. Vasishta
Vasishtha is
Sagara
telling it
Chakra.
to Sagara Chakra. Okay?
Chakravarti.
Sagara Chakra. And who then he is telling that Vayu is telling it to so many sages in Naimisharanya. And there Vayu is telling that Ramaharshana Maharshi is telling it to lot of sages in Kurukshetra. Like that. The parampara is coming like that. So now Kartaveeryarjuna came into the battlefield. He came with 9 Akshohinis of army. Okay? Okay, that's a lot of armies. And he was on a chariot. I want you to imagine him. Okay? He's having 1,000 arms. In 500 arms, he had bows. In 500 arms, he had arrows. Imagine, can you even imagine? Okay, on the chariot, he is so big, and on 500 arms, he has bows, and 500 arms he has arrows. And with all of them, what would happen if someone comes like that and stand in front of us? Oh my God, it is so scary, right? With the 9 Akshuris of army. Not only that, and along with the army. And Parashurama is nothing but Mahavishnu's incarnation. So he does not have any fear. And his 100 sons also came along with him for the battle. Kartaveeryarjuna has 100 sons. They also came with him. They also participated in the battle with a lot of vigor. Okay. And now the way a cloud pours onto like when have you ever seen mountains covered by clouds? Have you ever seen them? Like it only rains on that mountain like that a lot like that. Okay, like that they all poured arrows like rain onto Parashurama. Okay, the battle between Rama and Arjuna was really terrible. Rama and Arjuna meaning Parashurama and Kartaveeryarjuna. It was really terrible, and it got goosebumps for everyone. Everybody was like, even Devatas and all. They came there in invisible form. They can see Parashurama and all. They can see Devatas. But normal people they cannot see. God bless you. God bless you. And now Kartaveeryarjuna kept he was like, it's going on, the battle is going on like anything. And the Kartaveeryarjuna kept Brahmastra onto Parashurama. Parashurama was immediately he saw that Brahmastra is coming toward him. Brahmastra is something that cannot go waste, right? So you know what he did? He immediately sat and he touched some water and he did some achamana like Keshava, like this. 3 times he took water, and then immediately he also took a Brahmastra, and he kept that Brahmastra on the thing. Again, Brahmastra and Brahmastra. Remember, when two Brahmastras collide,
Kanyan, they
yes,
doesn't destroy the world.
yes, I am coming to that. It is going to destroy the worlds, right? It is going to destroy the worlds. And Parashurama remembered that Sri Krishna told him. He told him that you should never keep Brahmastra. Krishna is one of the message that Krishna gave him is he should never keep Brahmastra. If you do that, all the worlds will turn into ashes. That's what. And then Parashurama thought, I should not torture everyone in this world because of this battle. Parashurama is thinking this in his mind. I need to protect the worlds because Parashurama is none other than Vishnu's incarnation. So he's thinking now, I need to protect the world. So he sat in meditation there and he just drank those 2 astras. He just took those 2 astras into his body with his eyes. He just drank them like this. He just looked at them like this and drank them like this. He got 2 Brahmastras power into him. Okay, so he doesn't torture the world. He got it all into his body. That means he is having Trailokya Vijaya Kavacha, right? So nothing will happen to him. Okay, he's not like people like us. Okay, and Parashurama and as he drank the effects of all the chaos that because he drank all of them into him with his eyes. So the energy of the 2 Brahmastras went into him, and both arrows went off like small air balloons, the balloon without air. I like the how that happens. Stop. They just fell down. The arrows went like that down. The arrows, they look like mere sticks without any energy, without any Shakti. And everyone was scared. That's it. Two Brahmastras, we are done for. They were all thinking, what should we do? We are all done for. Everybody who is looking at the battle from up there, the sages, devatas, and down there, everybody thought that. But Parasurama protected them like this. And all Mahatmas, they became very happy with Parashurama's behavior. Now he is getting blessings from them also. Parashurama is getting blessings that, okay, now you saved the entire world instead of, and they praised him. And Parashurama knows all kinds of Vidyas, guys. I told you, he's an incarnation of Vishnu. And sometimes he shows his excellent courage, and sometimes he shows his karuna also like this. Because Paramatma, Bhagavan always has a quality. Well, there are 6 characteristics of Bhagavan in one way, and 10 characteristics. We will talk about that later. And so one among them is being kind, daya. Okay, having daya towards everybody. So karuna. So he showed that also during the battle like this. So the battle is going on, and Parashurama is killing everyone and going ahead. Now he decided to kill Kartaveeryarjuna. That's it. Not anymore waiting. So he kept 2 arrows onto Kartaveeryarjuna, and he cut off his 2 ears. Okay, he cut off his 2 ears like this, and that's it, man. That's it. Kartaveeryarjuna, he could have cut off his hands, but what happens when he knows that if he cut off his hands, another hand will pop up. That is the boon from Dattatreya, right? So that is the reason he did not, even if he cut off hands, they will come out. They will keep on coming out. So if hands are, so that is the reason why he cut off his ears. And he said, now he started talking. Okay. It's not the only battle. They talk in between. Okay. Even like Ravana and Rama, when they did, how they keep on talking in the middle, sometimes like that. Now, do you know, now Parashurama started saying, now do you know how the pain will be? Now do you understand how painful difficulties will be? You know, there is a reason why I cut your ears. Listen. I wanted to show how you are weird form to everyone. This is why I did this. Because I wanted to show your weird form. Now you had so much pride, right? For so many days, for so many thousands of years, you had so much pride that nobody could actually beat you. And Kartaveeryarjuna was sitting there in the chariot and crying, literally crying. Yeah, seriously. He was sitting there in the chariot and he was literally crying. And he could not take the pain of going, the ears, this part cutting off. He could hear. Only this part went off. Inside the thing is the thing. And he was like sitting in the chariot and he wanted to, at that time, he wanted to see Dattatreya. He could have done the meditation of Dattatreya before coming, right? He did not do that. Even the bad omens were coming, he did not pay attention to them and all. Now he was like, I want to sit down, and he sat down in the chariot. Literally, at that time, he sat down in the chariot and he started to do meditation on Dattatreya. He wanted to see some form of him in his mind, in his dhyana, in his meditation. And he tried to remember his guru, but the guru did not come. The guru did not come to his vision. Okay, he should have done this kind of thing before. Jamadagni, he hurt Jamadagni like that. When then at that time he did not think of his guru. And now Dattatreya did not appear in his dhyana. Only with the Datta's Krupa only for so long, Kartaveeryarjuna won so many battles only because of Dattatreya Krupa. Always when Guru Krupa is on there, somebody, okay, when Guru shows their mercy or like their love towards their disciples, those people will be more successful. So, but now Datta Darshana did not happen. Datta did not come yet. And again he kept on trying to do dhyana. Not at all anything, nothing is happening. He made a mistake, aparadha. Okay, mistake towards Jamadagni, who is one of Saptarshis. Jamadagni is one of the Saptarshis, right? Okay, every Mahayuga, there will be 7 rishis. Okay, seven rishis. Whom do we see? You say little dipper like that, right? There will be 7 stars which are in this way in the constellations. Okay, those 7 stars are nothing but the Saptarshis, the 7 rishis, along with Arundhati. Okay, Vasishta will be there. This Vasishta is there in the Saptarshis. So along with Arundhati. So this Jamadagni is also one of the Saptarshis, and he actually hurt him. The 7 rishis. Remember this Saptarishi concept. So Datta was not showing himself at all, and Kartaveeryarjuna was crying there, sitting in the chariot. Parasurama was waiting for him to fight. You cannot. Somebody is sitting and crying. You cannot go fight on them. Parasurama is waiting there. Are you going to come out, man? When are you going to get up and fight like that? And now Parasurama can he is Vishnu's incarnation. He actually can see what is happening in everybody's minds also, because he's Vishnu, none other than Vishnu. So he looked at him, and he know that Kartaveeryarjuna is wanting to have the darshana of Dattatreya. And then he said, "Oh Kartaveeryarjuna, king, don't cry. Great people like you should not sit and cry. That too in the battle. No, no, no. Those who gave you boons in the beginning, okay, those who gave boons to you in the beginning, who is that? Dattatreya, right? Okay, he is the one who is killing you. He is the one who came here to kill you. I am Datta. Datta is me. Okay, go get some courage. During the battle, we should not discuss why we are sad and all. Everyone has to go through the results of their actions in this world. Okay, whatever you did, you have to face the consequences of that, be it good or bad. So when the actions they become ripe, it comes at a, immediately they don't give results. They have to reach a stage. When it becomes ripe, one has to experience it. So, oh Raja, I mean Goki, no other person is the reason for this. You are the reason for this situation. Why are you in this situation? Because of your actions. So the one bad task you have done landed you in this situation. So do not blame others. Don't remember Chandragupta and all. I should not have listened to him. He is the one who started telling no. Because you are the one who gave the permission. What happened to your buddhi? What happened to your intellect at that time? When Chandragupta was talking like that, you are facing the consequence of the mistake you made. So you did some great punya previously. Yes, there is nothing. You did all good deeds except one mistake, for which you became worthy to receive anugrahan boons from Dattatreya Swami. Whereas it is not easy to get his darshan. It's not at all easy to get Dattatreya's darshan. But you got the opportunity to have his darshan. You went to him, you did his seva, and you received his anugraha, and you received lot of boons from him, like 1,000 hands, and not even whatever that is required in his kingdom, he only provided. No, nothing went away. Even now also, I told you, like, right? Like, even if a thing goes missing, if we lose something, if you put a deepam and you chant Kartikeya, sorry, Kartaveeryarjuna, Dattatreya, Namas, immediately that thing will appear. Even many police cases, these days, cop cases, they have been solved by just remembering the Kartavirya Nama. Now also he is famous. Okay, like that. So that is why Kartavirya is very great. That is the reason why you became a good disciple to that Datta Guru. Till now, you experience the um, consequences of your good actions. But now the time has come to experience the bad actions. Okay, now with your bad mind, you tortured my guru and father, Jamadagni. So, father is the first guru, right? For Parasurama. So, Jamadagni is his first guru. So, only to make you remember that I cut off your 2 ears. Using my vigor, I am going to remove your chudamani also. Generally, the kings wear a money on top of their head like this. Okay, to show that they are the king, they are the emperor, they are the
Didn't
Chakravarti.
Ashwatthama also have one?
That money is actually he was born with that, and he lost it because he tried to he killed all the Upapandavas, right? But in him also Rudra came and made him kill actually. But he faced the consequence of that, and he actually did put the Brahmashirastra, which he is not supposed to keep. That's a different story. Anyway, the Chuda money, and this money, once it is gone, his fame will be gone. It is the symbol of his fame. So he said, even if you are alive now, it is equivalent to being dead only. Saying that, Parasurama took one arrow and put it on Kartaveeryarjuna, and Chudamani of Kartaveeryarjuna's head, it fell down. Okay, that also fell down. Now Kartaveeryarjuna became very angry now. Now, till now, he is sitting there and crying, right? Now he became very angry. He thinking that there is no point in sitting here and crying, no use in that. I have to fight. And he kept with 1,000 hands. Okay, with each hand, he grabbed one different kind of weapon. Shula, Shakti, Gada, Chakra, Khadga, Patisha, Tomara, whatever weapons he has, everything with all 1,000 hands, he held them and he threw them all at the same time onto Parsurama. Okay, imagine that. And Parsurama used his arrows skillfully in such a way that he destroyed all the 1,000 weapons that were thrown towards him. He used amazing skill, and he just destroyed all the 1,000 weapons that were coming towards him. Jai Bolo Parashurama Swami ki Jai. Then Kartaveeryarjuna did Achamana. Now Kartaveeryarjuna is like, okay, he also knows the way to do stuff. So he also did Achamana. Okay, meaning he took water and then he took Agneyaastra. Okay, when you are putting these missiles, you have to be pure. In order to become pure, you do Achamana like that. Or else, if there is no water, you do like this. I told you, right? How you touch your right ear. In your right ear, there is Ganga. Okay, in your right ear, there is Ganga. If you touch your right ear, that means that you become pure like that. But thinking that you are touching Ganga. Okay, not like just like touching. You are touching Ganga like that. If you think and do, you did Achamana. And he kept Agneyastra now on to Rama. I mean Parsurama. Now Parsurama kept Varunastra. Agni is coming. Agneyastra meaning Agni is coming. So Parsurama put Varunastra, meaning water. And Kartaveeryarjuna kept Gandharvastra after that. And then Parasurama, Gandharvastra meaning it's like a lot of singing and all this kind of thing. Parasurama kept Vayavyastra. Vayavyastra meaning Vayu. And Kartaveeryarjuna kept Nagastra onto him. Naga, snakes. And Parashurama kept Garudastra, eagles, Garuda. And then Kartaveeryarjuna could not take it anymore. He could not contain any more of his anger. He took the shula that was enchanted with the mantras given by Datta. Datta gave him a shula in order to make it, use it only like life and death situation, then only you get to use it. Okay, like that, it can be only used once, like something like that. It can never go waste because it will never go waste. Okay, it cannot go waste at all. So he took that shula, he enchanted with the mantras given by Datta, and he used it on Parashurama. Datta gave it, who gave it? Dattatreya himself gave it to Arjuna, saying that use it only towards the end of the fight. It is a very, very valuable shula and it can never go waste. And it has the radiance and energy of 100 suns, guys. 100 suns coming together. Until now, he never used it. Okay, now he had to use it, so he used it on Parashurama. And that shula came onto Parashurama and hit him. And Parashurama fainted there saying, Sri Hari, Sri Hari, like that saying, he just fainted there, Parashurama. And one thing is, Kartaveeryarjuna's boon was, if I have to die, remember, Kartaveeryarjuna is one amsha of Sudarshana Chakra that came onto the earth. Because Sudarshana Chakra got a lot of pride. It started thinking that only because of me, Vishnu is becoming famous. Then he had to realize that, okay, so one of his amsha, it came onto earth because it's Vishnu's greatness, not his greatness. Okay, so because of that reason he came, and now he has to go back. So in order to be killed, Kartaveeryarjuna asked for a boon from Dattatreya that I can only be killed in hands of somebody who is as great as you, who is just like you, like that. So for that purpose, Vishnu came as Parashurama. And so Parashurama, now actually, if you remember, Brahma, Vishnu, and Parashurama now is Vishnu is incarnation. We know that, and Sri Krishna's Amsha also entered into him. We know that also. And if you remember, he went to Brahma Loka and he got the Anugraha. Now Shiva has to come. Shankara has to come. Shankarastu Mahajnani Sakshat Mrutyunjaya Prabhu Jai Bolo Mrutyunjaya Swami ki Jai. Okay, Mrutyunjaya means one who conquered the death. Shankara is like that. So Shankara came now. Immediately as he fainted, Shankara appeared there and he touched Parashurama once. He touched Parashurama once and he gave Chaitanya. Immediately Parashurama regained conscious and revived him. He made him come alive again like that. Parashurama became conscious again. And he did namaskara. All the devatas were there because he could see all of them, and he did namaskara to all of them, and devatas blessed him and became invisible. Immediately they disappeared. And Parashurama, now he touched water, he immediately did achamanam, and he chanted that Trailokya Vijay Kavacha. Okay, because it is Datta's thing will never go waste, so he had to faint. And now Shiva came and revived him, right? And immediately Trailokya Vijay Kavacha he chanted once, and after that he took the Pashupatastra. Remember Pashupatastra that was given to him to Shiva while he gave him Trailokya Vijay Kavacha, he gave him Pashupatastra, Narayanastra, so many other astras also. And Pashupatastra is very, very powerful. So that is given to him by Shiva, and it can be only given by Shiva. And he left it on the Kartaveeryarjuna. That's it. Kartaveeryarjuna could not take the power of that astra and he fell down and his lives left him. Jai Bolo Parasurama Swami ki Jai. Now, the Datta devotee, Kartaveeryarjuna, is not a normal king. He made one mistake, and still now also, if we lose anything, we remember the Kartaveeryarjuna name. Okay, that's the one thing. And that is the Chaitanya Jyoti. There will be a light in everybody, right? There will be this Paramatma in everybody, right? That Chaitanya Jyoti from Kartaveeryarjuna's body, as soon as he fell down, it came up and it joined Parsurama. Became one with Parsurama, like that. And this is the Ghatta meaning part of Parasurama Avatara and Kartaveeryarjuna Samhara Ghatta. Okay, the Kartaveeryarjuna getting killed. So you all know you all know that Parsurama is the Krodha Avatara. That meaning he is very, very angry. Anger. He has to get anger in order to kill. You cannot kill somebody when you are smiling. Obviously, right? You need that quality to be angry. Yeah, it's called insanity. Then you are right. And whoever goes on the path of adharma, okay, they will be killed to protect dharma. For that reason, Parasurama did so much killing. Yeah, but it does not apply. This happened in a Kruta Yuga days. Remember one thing. This happened in one of the Kruta Yugas. Okay, if you remember when Sri Krishna came and he was telling him, in the 24th Mahayuga, in the Treta Yuga, I am going to come as Sri Rama. Okay, I'm going to come as Rama. I'm going to come in 4 Vyuha forms. Do you remember? Yesterday he told that. Okay, like Rama, Bharata, Lakshmana, Satrughna, like that. I'm going to come with all my 4 Vyuhas. Can anybody tell me the 4 Vyuhas names?
Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata.
Vyuha name.
Oh,
Chaturvyuha names. You know that. That's why I'm asking. Akshitu, you know that. Vasudeva,
Vasudeva, Pradyumna,
Pradyumna,
Aniruddha,
Aniruddha,
and
Sankarshana. Okay, Sankarshana. So those are the forms. In Sankarshana, he is the Tamo Guna. Okay, like that. There will be different gunas. For each guna, there is one form like that. Okay, and whereas Vasudeva is the Nirguna. Like, and so that is the reason why. And because he is even specified in 24th Mahayuga, I am going to come as Rama. That means that is not 24th Kruta Yuga even. That is a Kruta Yuga which happened before 24th Mahayuga. We have to understand that. From this kind of things, we have to understand. So this happened much before. And Parsurama is going to live till the end of the Kalpa. That's not the thing. There are someone Chirajivis who are going to live till the end of the Kalpa, like that. So now you understand this thing. So among the 100 sons of Kartaveeryarjuna, 5 of them ran away. What are they going to do and all? That is another big story there is there. So we are going to generally, how do they find stuff? Okay, we want to know this also. If you lose something, sometimes it is with reference to our friendships also, with reference to uh, even it gains friendships also, the friendship you lost and even the things you lost. What one needs to do is they have to light a lamp, deepam. It could be akhanda deepa, that means which can go on for one whole day or something like that, or a normal deepa, and worship the deepa Lakshmi first. You have to do Subham Karotu Kalyanam Arogyam Sukha Sampadam. Remember that shloka which we are going to come next also for deepam. You have to say that and do namaskaram to Deepa. In that Deepa, you have to make an imagination of either Sudarshana Chakra, Sudarshana, or Lakshmi Narasimha Swami, or Kartaveeryarjuna. Okay, or Kartaveeryarjuna. So whatever the thing that is lost, let it be found like that. You make the sankalpa, you make a resolve like that. And if you do the prarthana, whatever thing is lost will be found, and we will come to know at least where it is. Okay, at least you will know. And then you can tell, okay, it is there at that place, and you can tell the cops, and the cops can recover or something like that. So that is the greatness of the Datta devotee Kartaveeryarjuna. It not only applies to things, but also people and the manas. Even when we are feeling depressed, that also applies. Even when you are feeling depressed also, at that time also, it applies. And Kartaveeryarjuna has these 100 sons, right? They also battled with Parasurama. Parasurama killed all the army, and that came to him with his unique capability. And he looked like, how he was looking like when he was killing all the army. He was looking like Krishna Paramatma, okay, who was in the middle of Gopikas dancing. When Krishna Paramatma was in the middle of Gopikas dancing, how does he look? Parasurama was looking like that. Okay, that is what is told in Brahmanda Purana. Okay, he was looking like there is a big chakra, there will be a center for the wheel, right? Okay, he was looking like that. Everybody is going like that, and he is like in the center. Okay, and Parashurama was fighting with extreme vigor, and all the devatas came there in Vimanas and brought flowers, and they brought flowers from Nandanavana. Okay, Nandanavanam is the garden in heavens. Heaven. What is the garden in the heavens? Nandanavanam. Okay, they got put it away, please. Listen. Okay, they got the flowers from that garden and they poured flowers onto Parasurama like that. Jai Bolo Parasurama Swami ki Jai. Looking like Krishna in between the Gopikas like that, doing the battle. Now, generally, for when you say Pushpa Varsha, generally it is said that when you go out and when it rains right on you, that is known as the Devatas Varsha, generally. But here they got the flowers anyways. So 95 of his sons died. 95 of the Kartaveeryarjuna sons died. 5 of them were there. Okay, they did something later. Okay, which we will come to know later. No, they are not that. But they did some good things and some very bad things also. That's why. So these 5 sons, their names are Shura, Vrishasya, Vrishasura, Vrishasena, Jayadhwaja. Okay, and these are the 5 ones. And the Vamsha, later some they were also killed, and only the Jayadhwajas, the Vamsha that came after this massacre. This is like massacre, right? What happened? So many Akshohinis of Sena, so many kings, everybody, so many died. All this massacre. After that, only Jayadhwaja was the one whose kids and all they survived later and later continued that Vamsha. Only he's the one. They fled to Himalayas. These 5 sons of them, they fled to Himalayas. And Parasurama did not kill those who fled away. Do you remember? Whoever closed his eyes, they were not killed. Whoever did namaskara, leaving their weapons, they were not killed. Like that. Then now nobody is there. All the battle is done. Now he met with his friend Akritavrana. Okay, Akritavrana is there, waiting there, right? After this whole massacre, he became calm. To become calm, he went into Narmada river. He took bath there. He took bath in Narmada river, which is near that Mahishmati city. And on the banks of Narmada, there are very, very great places, right? Just we will talk about a minute or two with about Narmada. Okay, on the banks of Narmada, Narmada starts from a place called Amarakantak. Say that? Amarakantak. Amarakantak. There it starts, and that is also a famous kshetra. And Ujjaini. Ujjaini, say that? Ujjaini. Ujjaini is one of the 7 Mokshapuras. Okay, and there is Mahakala, Mahakali, and even Kuja. There are a lot of. It's very very famous, very very powerful. It's very powerful place to go to. Ujjaini, Omkareshwar. Say that? Omkareshwar. There Shiva is known as Amaleshwara. Shiva is known as Amaleshwara there. Amaleshwara or Amareshwara. Amaleshwara is Omkaram, Amaleshwaram like that. And then Mahesha. Mahesha is Mahishmati city, obviously. Okay, so now say Jaya Jaya Narmada like that. And in Narmada, Banalingas are found. And Grihasthas, they generally worship Narmada Banalinga and Sphatikalinga also. And on some small Banalingas will be like this. We saw the picture, right? If you remember. Okay, if you remember the picture, we saw the pictures of Salagrama, Banalinga. Do you remember? When we did the Shankaracharya thing? When we did Panchayatana Puja, I told you. In the Panchayatana Puja, okay, we learned about Narmada Banalinga also at that time. But that's why I'm trying to touch it again. Okay, so in these Banalingas, some have Tripundra on them. And some have Pranava, Omkara on them, written like that, printed like that. They come like that. Nobody makes them like that. They always come like that. On some, it looks like there is some Krishna, like how he is having now behind me, the screen behind me, how it has that, like that. They also have that kind of mark. So on some we can see, so all these things will be there on that Banalingas. So no one actually makes them, they come like that also from, in some places of the river, Narmada river, you can find. And Narmada is known as, I told you, she is born from the body of Shiva. Okay, Shiva. And just by saying Narmada, whatever visha or poison that is in our body, it will go away. And remembering, say Audumbara, and Narmada. This will remove our sins and that will remove our visha. Whatever contagious fevers and all that are there, they say they can do they do the prokshana. They will put Narmada water on them in the houses and all. Or take one Audumbara leaf and put it under the pillow and sleep. Then all that kind of contagious fevers, they will be gone. And drinking Narmada water or taking bath in Narmada waters, it removes poison actually. And Parasurama also took bath in that kind of Narmada water because he was just killing everybody, right? And now he became calm. At that time, he got a thought. Okay, his thought was like, why don't I go to Kailasa once and have darshan of Shiva and come back? Okay, he wanted to do that. With Shiva's grace only, I fought this battle and won it. And so he wanted to have darshana of Shiva. And now Parsurama took Akritavrana with him. Akritavrana also, he also did tapas along with him. He helped him, and because of that, he also got the punyam enough to, he can also go to Kailasa along with Parashurama. So he also went with him. And as they were going, they saw Alakapuri. Alakapuri is a place where Kubera lives. Kubera is a friend of Shiva. Okay, and he is one of the Dikpalaka. He rules the direction of north. And there is a big story of Kubera in Kashi Khandam, in how we did by Vyasa story from Kashi Khanda. Like that, there is a story for Kubera's previous birth also there. We will talk about that later. So he saw the place where he stays is known as Alakapuri. Say that? Alakapuri. He is the in charge of he is the in charge of treasure. He will be there with Lakshmi Devi. Who is taking care of all the accounts and all like that. Okay. Um, how much wealth to give to everybody and all based on whatever donations or charity we did in our previous lives, based on what we how kind we are, like that. That is how we are given wealth now in this life. So as he was now, he reached Kailasa. They both reached Kailasa. In the Kailasa, they saw Nandishwara, Mahakala, Raktaksha, Vikatodara, Pingalaksha, Vishalaksha, Virupaksha, Ghatodara, Mandara, Bhairava, Bana, Ruru, Viraka, Virabhadra, Chanda, Bhrugu, Riti, Mukha, Siddhendranatha, Rudra, Vidyadharas, Mahoragalas, and Bhuta Preta Pisachas, even other kind of beings are also there. Kushmana Devatas, because with Shiva, everybody will be there. Brahma Rakshasas, Betalas, Danavendras, Yogindras, Jatadharas, Yakshas, Kinpurushas, and Dhakini Shaktis, Yoginis, all these were around Shiva, but in different levels. Okay, different levels. They are all there. They are all waiting for the Shiva's anugraha, and some for the Shiva's darshana. Some are actually seeing the Shiva. Some saw Shiva already, and they are all in the several parts of the Kailasa. If you remember, this is the third time he is going to Kailasa, isn't it? Right? Yeah. And all there around Shiva, and they were all there waiting for Shiva. Some were waiting. So when we go into so what happens is when you are entering into Shiva's Gudi, first we should go to Nandi and we should get his permission. Okay, it is please give me permission to have darshana of Shiva. Like that, you have to first tell to Nandi. Okay, you are the greatest devotee. If you give me permission, I can go and have darshan of Shiva. There is a shloka also. At least go and say Nandishwara Namastubhyam. Okay, like that. Vithala. Here. In Kashi also, you have to take permission of Kala Bhairava, like that. So Parasurama also went there and he took permission of Nandishwara. He said, I am here. I want to have darshana of Shiva. Sit up. And main mandira of Shiva, main mandira of Shiva is like 4 yojanas wide. 1 yojana is like 8 miles, guys. Okay, 1 yojana is like 8 miles. So 4 yojanas area means what? How much?
32 miles.
32 miles wide. 32 miles area. That whole Shiva's room. How much ever is that? Okay, slowly. Okay, the entire creation itself is Shiva's, but he is in a form, he is in that. So now to the eastern side gate of that thing, Ganapati and Skanda, they were sitting. Okay, Parsurama is going with Akritavrana, and now Ganapati and Skanda were sitting there. And their Parakrama is actually, their prowess is equal to that of Shiva. And Parasurama did Namaskaram to them, to both of them. And they are very happy. They said, how are you? Like that. And he also did Namaskara to all the different Parshadas who are there on the side. And they were all sitting on a Ratna Simhasanam. It means it's Simhasanam, the thrones that are made of gemstones. They were all sitting on them. They were wearing beautiful ornaments. And they were having so many different kinds of weapons also in their hands, like that. And he sought permission from them to go ahead. Okay, I want to go inside, like that, he said, just like that. And Parashurama was Seeing all of them and wanted to enter into Mandira to see Shiva, immediately Mahaganapati said, hey, stop, Parasurama, where are you going? Like that he said. Okay, you cannot go in. I did not give you permission like that. Parsurama was surprised. Why can't I go in? What did I do? Ganapati said, don't you see, we are all sitting here. Why are you going in? Parvati and Parameshwara are there resting in Ekanta. They are alone. So this is not the time to go in and disturb them. We should follow the time for things. For Bhagavan's darshan also, we should know the right time to have darshanam. And Parashurama said, why did you stop me? I will just go in there for a moment and have darshan and come back immediately. I will not stay there forever. Okay, Parashurama, I just accomplished such an impossible task of killing Kartaveeryarjuna along with so many kings and so much army. And all this happened only because of the mercy of Shiva. I could not have done it without Shiva's help. Okay, and I just want to look at him from far. At least from far, I will just have a look at him and I will do namaskara from him for him and say all this happened because of your grace only. I will just express my gratefulness to him and I will go back. And I am not going to say even one more also more than this. Okay, you only because of this happened. Like that, I will say do namaskara. Parashurama pleaded this way. Okay, he pleaded to Ganadhipa. Okay, please let me go. Ganapati said, wait for some time. In some time, there will be a note coming from them to come in. They will say, okay, you can come in now. Then we can all go in. Till then, we should not even have the courage to try to go in. You cannot go like that. Okay, it is wrong to do that. It is a dosha, he said. Parashurama listened to Ganapati and he said, only for 1 second, let me go and have darshana and come back. Okay, Parashurama noticed that Ganapati was in a lot of enthusiasm because generally Ganapati always gets guarding duty of Shiva and Parvati when they're inside. He gets the guarding duty and he is doing it with a lot of enthusiasm and vigor. And he was guarding the gate like that. And generally that Parasurama said, I'll just go in for a minute and come. Please, Parvati and Parameshwara, they are like my Jagadishwara. Okay, please let me go in once. I'll do one namaskaram and come back. I'm only able to accomplish all of this because of Shambhu Prasad. I mean, him, Shiva only, Shiva's Anugraha. Please let me go. Like that, he again begged. Ganapati also very sweetly said, son, Naina, you are a great one. You did accomplish a very big task. There is no doubt in that. But waiting for a minute, what is there? It will get you darshan of Shiva and Parvati, right? We are all their kids only. Still, no, we are not going inside. We are all waiting outside. So you also have to wait. No, we are also close to them. We are all close to them. But we should not make use of that closeness in a bad manner, right? Even though we are close to them, whatever the opportunity we get, we should make good use of it. So don't do the sahasa of going inside when Parameshwara and Bhavani Amma are alone. Please listen. And these are the great. Now Ganapati is trying to tell some dharma sukshmas to Parashurama. If a husband and wife are together, or if they are sitting on the same chair like that, you are not going. You should not go and sit with them and disturb them. Okay, whoever does that will definitely go to Naraka. That is truth. Okay, he is telling them. Whoever goes and just bumps into them, till if they ask you to come, that's fine. If they are sitting there, then you cannot go and disturb them. They will definitely go to Naraka. We do not know what they are talking about. They might be talking about something happy, something sad. Okay, we do not know. It's just like that. You cannot barge onto them. Okay, and also to the gurus. When gurus are doing dhyana and when they are alone trying to do the meditation, we should not disturb. Even for the brahmanas who are studying Vedas, when they are studying, you are not supposed to disturb them. Okay, some people try, especially like when they are doing puja, when somebody is doing puja also, we are not supposed to disturb them. Especially when husband and wife are alone, we should not even look at them. When some people actually, there are people around this world, guys, who actually try to separate husband and wife using their intelligence. Okay, after they are married, they try to separate husband and wife. And because of that, you know what happens to them in their next births? They will go to Naraka. But again, after the Naraka, the things they go through in the Naraka, they will be born again, right? For few births, they will be, if they are born as a man, they will lose the wife immediately. If they are born as a wife, they will lose the husband immediately after marriage. Okay, that happens to them because they separated husband and wife in one life. Okay, because of that, because that papa, that strength is so, it is so bad. Hence, don't try to even think of going inside. Like that, Ganesha is telling. One should not even look at, like it is also said that one you are not supposed to look at a woman in any bad kind of way at all, to at their face or any part of their bodies and all. One is not supposed to look in a very bad way. Like that, he is telling. And immediately, the Parasurama started getting angry listening to this. Now you have to know why Parasurama and Ganapati battle, why the Ekadanta incident happened, right? Okay, there has to be a real good reason why it happened. So Parashurama was listening to this and now getting angry now. Do you like you are talking? What Ganapati? He started. Ganapati, what are you thinking? Do you think you are talking excellently and uniquely? Are you thinking that? Or talking bad words? Think once before you talk. You are saying the words that you are not supposed to say. You are telling me about Dharma Sukshmas. Whatever these Dharma Sukshmas that you are telling me, tell it to somebody else. That would be good. Like going and you are telling me, coming and coming, you are telling me those Dharma Sukshmas? Don't you think, why would I even think like that? Do you think I have a bad mind? When it comes to Amma or Shiva, I'm such a pure devotee. I would never have any kind of bad mind at all. Why would I even think that whatever you are speaking, it is not right? Okay, should you talk like that? You are saying many, many bad words, Ganapati. I am not liking this. Whatever that is coming out of the speech that you are doing, I am not liking it. I have never heard kids talking like this about this kind of Dharma Sukshmas. You are son of those people. And Shiva and Parvati, you are son of the Shiva and Parvati, you are a kid to them, and you are talking this kind of Dharma Sukshmas. Parashurama is thinking that these rules are in Kailasa or something like that. Parashurama is getting angry. That's the whole thing. Looks like you are in some kind of delusion. Maybe that is why you are talking these kind of words which are laughable. You can tell these kind of words to those whose manas is immersed in bad desires. To those kind of people, you can say these words, not to me. Why are you telling me? Tell these shastras and words and all to those kind of people. Why should I listen to you? I am the one who conquered all these kind of bad feelings. I don't have these things in my mind. And why am I listening to you? Are you telling me that Shiva and Parvati are resting and I should not see? Am I that bad? Do I ever look like them and look at anybody in that kind of way? What kind of a person am I? I don't have any kind of vikaras in my manas. That means any bad feelings in my manas. Let that be on the side. I am their kid. Right? If you remember, Shiva himself told, you are like Subramanya Swami to me. Right? You are like my own son. I am their kid. I am their son. What is the dosha in seeing them? What is wrong in seeing them? You are telling me all these words. You are telling me Shiva and Parvati are alone. Don't see? My drushti is not right. Are you blaming my vision? Okay? Like that. He's getting angry now. Is that, you know how sad that made me feel? That I am going to look at them with the wrong way. Parasurama and Ganapati, they were arguing like this. I don't want to talk to you. I came here only for their darshan. I'm not going to talk to you, Ganapati. You stay away. Okay. I always behave in a way how one should behave based on the time. I am going to do only what I feel like doing. I am not going to listen to you. I'm saying that, okay, I'm going to go in there and have their darshana. Like that, he tried to go in with force, trying to escape Ganapati and not listening to Ganapati. And now Ganapati got enraged. He got mad. And they both like they were about to, they had a battle with words so far. Yes, Sakshara.
Ganapati is telling Parsurama for his own good, right? So why is he getting like that mad?
Ganapati said, no, don't go. Now Parshurama is trying to go. That's why he's getting mad.
Oh, okay.
That's the
I mean,
only.
he's saying it like for his own good, so he doesn't like, get a dosha or something like that.
No. He can go. This all this thing is happening in order for him to become Ekadanta. He has to become Ekadanta. That is the reason why this is happening. Anyway, so Ganapati got enraged and they both had a battle with words so far, right? And slowly that battle of words is turning into a battle of fists. Now they are like holding each other arms. Like, where are you going? Stop, like that. And they started holding each other arms and hands and starting about to wrestle now. Put it away. Now, Subramanya Swami, immediately, he was sitting on the side. He said, he was surprised to see this outcome. Then what happened here? Why? Appa, come on, wait. He said, oh, come on, please stop. You both, please do not fight. There is no reason to fight like this. Why are you fighting? Come on, go far from each other. Like that, he separated them. Okay, saying that he separated them. And now Parasurama took the Parasu into his hands. Okay, he took the Parasu into his hands. He did not put it on Ganesha yet. He just took the Parasu. And he was just thinking about putting it on him. And Ganesha saw that angry Parasurama, took Parasu into his hands. And you know what he did? With his trunk, he caught hold of Parasurama. Okay, he has the Gajavadanam, right? With his trunk, okay, with the elephant trunk, he caught hold of the Parasurama and he spinned him like anything. He took him up the 14 lokas, or the 14 lokas, all the 7 lokas up, 7 lokas, like that. It's like this, like this, like this, like this, he did. Okay, everywhere he made him go in one time, he was in all the 14 lokas like that. He made him spin like that. Okay, and Parsurama did not understand what was going on. And then he made Ganesha spins him in such a way that he can see all the worlds at the same time. And after that, he made him take a dip in the water well also. And then got him back. And he kept him where he was. He made him dip in a sarovara. He took him to a lake and he made him dip in water and he got him back and then he left him. Okay, till then he got hold of him in his trunk like that and then he left him. Parasurama was like spinning, what happened? And he was looking like that and he just stood there and his head is still spinning. Where am I? What happened? Where did I go and come? And before Parasurama could even understand what was happening, all these things happened. He went to all 14 worlds and came like that. And Ganapati got very angry. And he showed Parasurama all the worlds, even Goloka and all the lokas which are much beyond, and made him take a dip in the water and came. And Parasurama was scared a little because this just like that happened out of the blue. And Parasurama thought, why did I have to have this kind of embarrassment? What happened here? Parashurama's head is spinning and Ganesha was sitting and he opened his eyes and saw Ganesha was sitting there like nothing happened. He could see Ganesha sitting there. And Parashurama felt a lot of difficulty. He felt really bad. He became angry now and he remembered, I wanted to put the Parasu on him. I was thinking about that, right? And he took that Parasu now and he threw it onto Ganesha with a lot of strength. Now Ganesha also saw Parashurama throwing the Parasu. Ganesha could actually handle it, but he knew that Parasu was given to Parasurama by none other than his own father, Shiva. He knows that if Ganesha escapes one and Parasurama tried to throw any other weapon onto him, then the Parasu will go waste. If the Parasu of his father will go waste, and it is a humiliation to his father if he does that. If I humiliate Parasu, it is like humiliating my father, he thought. So he turned his head a little. He turned it towards right and he gave his left tusk away. Left tusk, not the right one. People show the right one. Actually, his left tusk. Okay, he gave that away. And he left the, he knows that if it goes away, it can grow back. That's why he gave the left tusk away. And as soon as the Parasu touched the left tusk, there was a big sound. And Parasu is also big. Ganapati's tusk is also big. Ganapati is not such a small baby and all. He's so big also. And when one hit the other, the sound came really big. And along with that sound, the tooth also fell off. As soon as the big sound came, what is this sound? What happened? Saying that everyone came. And we will talk about that tomorrow. And from Ganapati's tooth area, the blood started flowing. Anyways, I told this in brief to you already. But anyway, we will talk in detail tomorrow. Hopefully, if we have the class tomorrow. Next one, next Atma Guna. We are going to talk about the next Atma Guna. Yesterday we talked about which one? Shaucha.
Tomorrow one is after Anasuya.
Shaucha.
ఏంటి నిన్న ఆత్మగుణస్ చేయలేదు మనం
Kesam. Shaucha. Purity. We did it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did it. Okay, now today the fifth quality. Okay, Anaayaasa. Anaayaasa means effortlessness, ease, with ease you are able to do. This is the fifth noble quality. It means not to exert oneself excessively. Literal meaning is not to exert yourself excessively. This is a very profound concept. In the present world, we often witness unnecessary or excessive effort and strain in daily activities. People try to do so much work, this, that, and they think that that is the great thing.
And you're the one saying that.
The quality of Anaayaasa is considered as a great virtue precisely because it embodies the ability to live without such undue effort. Okay, if we should try to live longer. Okay, in order to, for what? In order to become one with Paramatma, we should use the opportunity that is given to us in this life form for that. So generally, the meaning as per scriptures for this Anaayaasa is Sharira Pidavaha Kshudra Karma Acharanam Ayasaha. Kshudra Karma meaning, I will tell you, Tad Bhinno Anaayasaha. Kshudra Karma means performing trivial tasks. Trivial tasks means not important ones, right? Not at all important ones. Okay, whatever you do, is it actually directed towards Paramatma, or are you remembering Paramatma while you are doing it? If you are not doing it, then that is a trivial task. So then, if you are putting your effort into the body, trying to do that kind of tasks, that is known as ayasa. The opposite of that, living without bodily distress or excessive exertion, or thinking of Paramatma when you are doing the task, is known as anayasa. Okay? We should deeply contemplate, and we should try to understand it. You can think a little more deeply into it. We can discuss more into it. Okay? Got it? Yes, Akshara.
So, Anaayaasa
What happened? She froze.
is
Can you say that again, Amma?
showing no. So, Anayasa is like doing work without stress and remembering God, right?
Yes. Yes. Okay, but like you should not stress yourself too much. That is one thing.
Okay.
Too much effort is not right.
Overwhelm yourself.
Amma?
Like not to overwhelm
Not
yourself.
to overdo it. Not to overdo it. Some people do fasting, let us say. They overdo it. Like even though they are feeling like this and all, they try to do it. In Kali Yugam, you are not supposed to do that. You are not supposed to, you are not supposed to hurt your body in any way. In any way, you are not supposed to hurt your body. That's the reason. Okay. We will talk deeply about it later. Okay. And for now, we are going to stop the class. Okay. Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Shri Pada Vallabha Narasimha Saraswati. Shri Guru Dattatreya Namaha. Tato Ma Sadgamaya. Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya. Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti.
పని ఆంటీ రేపు క్లాస్ ఉంటే నేను అటెండ్ చేయలేను. నేను నా స్నేహితులతో ట్రిప్ వెళ్తున్నా.
Oh, very nice. Let us not have the class then. Okay? Okay. Tomorrow, day after. Okay, Monday, we'll see. Okay? Namaskar.
నమస్తే పని ఆంటీ.
Namaskar.